One thing we've seen over the last couple of days is some bullish support for the markets. So here's what you need to know before the bell this morning. Market opened up weak yesterday morning, kind of flopped around in negative territory most of the day. It wasn't a great day. There wasn't a huge amount of strength in the market. But at the end of the day, the market did rally back into positive territory and ended in the green. So, and we've seen this over the last couple of days. We saw this yesterday and we saw this on Friday, because on Friday we had a very sharp sell-off in the morning that tested the 50-day moving average. We talked about this yesterday, and the market rallied back above that 20-day moving average on Friday, holding that support line. Yesterday, exactly the same thing. So we're continuing to kind of bounce right along that 20-day moving average. This morning, futures are looking to open down about 25 points. So we're going to challenge this 20-day moving average again right out of the gate this morning. The question is going to be whether or not this buying that's been occurring, and we've seen this kind of late day buying over the last couple of days in particular, is coming in right at the last hour of the day. So we're seeing institutions step in and buying stocks, right now, at least. And that's mostly what happens right at the end of the day, is this institutional buying comes in right at the end of the day, right before the close. And we've seen that. So that's actually a good sign, because it's showing that we've got some buying power coming into the markets, and late day rallies tend to be encouraging, especially when in the action we've seen yesterday. Now, this is all occurring in this backdrop. We've still got this sell signal, which again is limiting the upside to the market. So again, this morning the market's going to open down. If we get some buying at the end of the day, we'll probably wind up about where we are, where we start the day, close the day yesterday. So, again, while the markets are doing okay, right, we're getting some green candles here. We're definitely seeing some buying come in the markets. Markets really aren't going anywhere because we've still got this sell signal in place. And this could last for a little bit longer. It's not uncommon for a sell signal to flip back to a buy signal at a fairly high level. But even if we do, because these signals are at fairly high levels right now, suggests that upside is going to be somewhat limited. So again, you can certainly hold on to equity positions right now. There's really not much to be overly concerned about. There's not a lot of negative outlook technically for the markets right now. We just kind of continue to be consolidating here in this kind of sideways manner. That's okay, because that's working off that overbought condition we had previously. So that's all working into our advantage. The market's kind of holding up right now. Again, that 50-day moving average is really the line in the sand that you want to pay attention to. As long as we stay above that, there's really not a lot to worry about. Mostly just look at the positions in your portfolio, make sure that there's not a single kind of company that's falling out of bed for one reason or the other. But other than that, just maintain your allocations accordingly, at least for now, relative to your risk tolerance. Again, there's not a lot of downside risk in the markets at the moment, even though there's also not a lot of upside available. So again, until we resolve that sell signal. All right, that's what you need to know before the bell this morning.